North Dakotans have made contributions to life not only in the U.S., but also across the world. Some of these you may not know of. Fortunately, an author is doing his part to bring their stories to light. Haley Burchett spoke with the author and some of his featured innovators about their legacy.
It was in '87.
Born and raised in Minot, Bill Isaacson didn't know he'd eventually discover a way to help improve vision quality for people all over the world.
He can put in a little piece of plastic.
He's one of many innovators featured in Bruce Jovik's writings.
The real market opportunity was for people that had cataract operations.
Isaacson says federal regulators were slow to approve distribution of the multifocus lens in the U.S.
Why are you wasting our time?
But he pushed it outside of the country.
We had approval in Japan. We were selling them in Europe.
He got an unexpected call one day with the claim that there was a patient that needed a lens.
I got a call from a clinical investigator.
He said that if he didn't get one, he or his wife would call their friend and demand one.
He's absolutely insisting that he gets the same lens.
Isaacson said he had no idea who he was referring to at the time.
I said, "Who's the patient?" He said, "Well, it's Frank Sinatra, and his wife is Nancy, and they will call their friend Ronald Reagan, who sits in the White House."
The lens did not see U.S. approval until more than a decade after the world, but by that point, Isaacson was no longer involved in negotiations.
They took over everything, and I had to kind of sit on the outside.
He says the company that introduced it made $100 million in its debut, according to their annual report.
People need to read stories like this to get the sort of encouragement and even the inspiration, so they might explore a life of finding new ways to do things, finding innovation.
Another innovator, Clint Severson, is featured in Jovig's third book and helped turn multiple startup businesses into profitable companies. His contributions helped these companies develop innovative machinery that drastically reduced the cycle time for blood test results.
The ability to solve problems is what makes good entrepreneurs good, huh? Yeah, they get things fixed, huh? Yeah. And they focus on the key success factors of the business.
Finding big fish in small ponds that made a huge difference in the world around them. At Main Street Books in Minot, I'm Haley Burchett reporting for your news leader.
Severson contributed to entrepreneurship in Minot in 2016 by donating a historic $2 million to the Severson Entrepreneurship Academy at Minot State University. This was the largest gift in MSU's history. The men all agree that the history of North Dakota innovators should be part of curriculum for high school and college students. You can find Jovig's books at Main Street Books, Ferguson Books, as well as online.